There are moments that stop you mid-scroll. A photograph, a caption, a face you've watched on your television for years, looking somehow older, somehow quieter, somehow more vulnerable than you've ever seen him before. And when Eamonn Holmes shared that hospital image, that's exactly what happened for thousands of people across the country. This wasn't a headline you could just skim past. Eamonn Holmes has been part of British morning television for so long that many viewers genuinely feel they know him, not as a celebrity, but as a presence. A familiar voice on a difficult morning. A warmth that filled the room before the first cup of tea was finished. So when someone like that appears in a hospital setting, sharing something deeply personal, the reaction isn't simply curiosity. It's something closer to concern. Something almost protective. Many viewers who came across the image noticed something immediately. Not just what was visible, but what it seemed to quietly communicate. There's a particular kind of honesty that comes through in unguarded moments, and this felt like one of them. No studio lighting, no rehearsed expression, just a man, navigating something genuinely difficult, and choosing to let people in. What's interesting is why that choice matters so much. Eamonn has never been a presenter who hid behind professionalism alone. Some of the most memorable moments in his television career have come precisely because he allowed real emotion into the frame. The laughter that felt entirely unplanned, the interview that shifted unexpectedly into something more serious, the moments where you could tell he was genuinely moved rather than performing reaction. That quality, that willingness to be present rather than polished, is part of why audiences have always responded to him so deeply. So when that same authenticity appears in a context this personal, it carries real weight. Some people watching and reacting online interpreted the update as something quietly courageous. Sharing health struggles publicly isn't something everyone would choose to do. There's vulnerability in it, certainly, but there's also something that many viewers seemed to find genuinely moving. It almost seemed as though Eamonn was acknowledging not just his own experience, but also the many people who have followed his journey over the past few years and wondered how he was doing. Because that's something worth reflecting on. His health challenges haven't been hidden. They've unfolded, at least partially, in public view, and the response from audiences has consistently been one of genuine warmth. Not prurient curiosity. Not the detached interest people sometimes show in celebrity news. Something that felt much more personal than that. Many viewers have spoken about feeling as though Eamonn's honesty gave them permission to acknowledge their own difficult experiences. That's a rare quality in a public figure. The ability to make people feel less alone simply by being open about struggle. It's something that can't be manufactured, and it's something audiences recognize immediately when it's real. The hospital photograph, in that context, wasn't just a health update. It was a continuation of a conversation he's been having with his audience for some time now. One built on trust. One that says, "I'm not going to pretend this is easy, but I'm still here." There's a possibility that some viewers found the image more emotional than they expected to. That reaction makes complete sense. Seeing someone you've welcomed into your mornings for years in that setting, it disrupts something.